Mark Twain, born Samuel Langhorne Clemens on November 30th, 1835, in Florida, Missouri, is one of the most celebrated authors and humorists in American history. His life and work reflect the American experience in the 19th century, and he remains an iconic figure for his wit, social commentary, and groundbreaking literary contributions. Mark Twain grew up in Hannibal, Missouri, a small town on the Mississippi River. This setting would later inspire the fictional town of St. Petersburg in his famous novels, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Growing up along the river, young Samuel was exposed to the lives of rivermen, traders, and enslaved people, all of which deeply influenced his understanding of American society. At age 11, Twain's father died, and he was forced to leave school to help support his family. He worked as a printer's apprentice and later as a typesetter, which introduced him to the world of words and writing. In his early 20s, Twain fulfilled a boyhood dream by becoming a licensed riverboat pilot on the Mississippi River. The job paid well and allowed him to experience the river firsthand. Twain loved the river, but his piloting career was cut short by the outbreak of the Civil War in 1861, which ended commercial traffic on the Mississippi. The river experience deeply influenced his writing style, storytelling, and even his pen name. Mark Twain is a riverboat term meaning 2 fathoms deep, a safe depth for a steamboat. When the Civil War interrupted his life as a riverboat pilot, Twain briefly joined a Confederate militia, though he quickly abandoned it and left for the American West. Twain's journey led him to Nevada and California, where he tried his hand at silver mining and other odd jobs. He eventually started working as a journalist in Virginia City, Nevada, for a newspaper called the Territorial Enterprise. His humorous stories and witty articles quickly gained popularity, and he began using the pen name Mark Twain. One of his first major successes was the short story, The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, 1865, which brought him national recognition and helped establish his career as a humorist and writer. Twain's unique, humorous, and often satirical writing style captivated readers, and he continued to publish books that resonated with the American public. Despite his success as a writer, Twain struggled financially. Poor investments, particularly in the failed page typesetting machine, led him to declare bankruptcy in the 1890s. Determined to pay back his debts, he embarked on a worldwide lecture tour, giving talks that delighted audiences and eventually restored his finances. Twain also endured significant personal tragedies. His wife Olivia died in 1904, and 3 of his 4 children died young, which contributed to his deepening cynicism and melancholy in his later years. This period marked a shift in his writing, with works such as The Mysterious Stranger, which reflected a darker and more pessimistic outlook. Mark Twain died on April 21, 1910, in Redding, Connecticut. His death was famously associated with Halley's Comet, which had been visible when he was born in 1800. He once said he hoped to go out with it, and he did. Mark Twain's works remain popular and influential, representing a uniquely American perspective with universal themes. Through his life and writings, he captured the complexity of human nature and the changing landscape of America, leaving a lasting impression on American culture.